What is up, my tricksters? It's your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero back with a very funny video. I think it's going to be kind of funny, but before we get into that, I just want to address a few things. I know I was kind of gone for a minute there, and I was going to come back with a full fury of, Fun Deck Fridays and all that good stuff, but as I'm sure you guys saw from my last post, my hero passed away, and real quick, I just wanted to mention that, him passing away and then some of the other horrible things that happened that weekend, and then like a couple days beforehand, I had to make a really tough choice about something that I experienced in my personal life. So I, had to, all those things compounded together, and I had to, I just needed the break. You know what I mean, guys? So I'm sorry you guys didn't get a Friday video, but I needed time to kind of grieve a little bit and, share some camaraderie, I guess, if you will. That's just why you guys got the, the tribute to my hero video instead. But we're back on the Yu-Gi-Oh thing, and we're going to try to do something that's a little more on the fun side. And by the way, guys, if you want to support this channel, I have brand new merch that I would love for you guys to check out. I've got the Omni Hand merch, so if you guys want to support the channel, you can do that, or you can also go to my Your Playmats link in the description and get yourself, I'll show you if I can get the sleeve out of the box. You can get yourself some custom sleeves from Your Playmat. I just got my symbol on the back of mine, but if you guys can put literally any artwork you want. So if you guys maybe want to put something with like the Green Ranger's Power Coin or something off of Google, they'll make it happen for you, and you can get like 10% off. So you should go do that. All right, let's get into meat and potatoes of this video, guys. This is what you're here for. This is what you clicked on the video. Sorry it took me so long, but we're gonna be talking about top five Yu-Gi-Oh taboos. Now, if you guys are wondering, like, what the crap is a Yu-Gi-Oh taboo? So basically what I'm referring to when I'm talking about a Yu-Gi-Oh taboo is this is something that you can do in Yu-Gi-Oh, right? This is a legal thing. Konami's not going to ban you if you do this at a tournament. But if you do this, majority of the Yu-Gi-Oh players are going to hate you for it. It just is what it is. So I guess we're going to go ahead and start with that. So now that you've got the premise, let's go ahead and get into number one. The first one we have on this list is playing burn. Any kind of burn strategy where your primary goal is to whittle your opponent's life points down without actually inflicting battle or having your monsters battle their monsters is going to drive a lot of players crazy. It's just one of those things that every player hates. It's like, oh god, you stall, and then you burn, and then you stall, and then you burn, or you chain a bunch of cards and burn for like 9,000 for no reason. It drives people crazy, and of course, in time, players will want to jump across the table and probably strangle you. They probably won't, but in their mind, they've done it 5 times already. Used a ton of different methods. The next one I have is for number 2 is playing a consistent FTK, and everybody hates these. I'm pretty sure that most players hate them except for the guy doing the FTK, because basically your opponent doesn't even get a turn, and that is like the epitome of unfair. Which, to be honest, if we're being fair about the conversation, Yu-Gi-Oh is an unfair game. It's kind of all about, like, especially with competitive players, they have definitely made it their mission in the world to find the unfair loophole and exploit the hell out of it. So that's where FTKs kind of come into play here. Some of them can be unintentional, like if you got lucky and draw the 5 pieces of Exodia. I mean, it's happened to me once or twice, so it could happen to you. That's number 2. Number 3 on the list is we have excessive combos. Now, basically what this means is what that's referring to is the players who take like 20 minutes to make a combo, and whether that board is impressive or not, because sometimes some decks are kind of weird, like they just go combo to get to a boss monster that's just really not all that impressive. I don't know why some players choose to do that, but it is the thing they do. And I think and a lot of players I know find that very annoying because it's like you're just wasting time to do nothing. Alternatively, on the other side of the excessive combos is some players might find that annoying because you take, you know, again with Konami's time rules, some player will spend all that time comboing and then that eats up the whole 20 minutes they had left for, you know, the game 3, and that's like, you know, and I've seen it happen. I've been to YCSs where an opponent of mine literally was playing Dragon Link and took like 20 minutes to combo off. And then I had like, I had a phase to do something, and I was like, well, I can't do anything because I don't have any burn cards, damn it. So you see, it's full circle. It's a full circle here. So that's excessive combos is number 3. Number 4, we have, I probably should not admit this on my notes, but I call it back row bitchery. What that means is, and that's just me, don't absorb, please, Yu-Gi-Oh community, do not absorb that as a term, please. I'm begging you, don't do that. That's just what I call it in my head when I see an opponent who has excessive floodgates or back row. Like literally, they've gone and did all their plussing and all that stuff, like pretty much uninhibited, and now I'm staring at set 5 pass and like 2 or 3 disruptions elsewhere. And I call it back row bitchery because you know that opponent has like 3 different kinds of floodgates back there. I've literally seen players flip up like Gozen and or Rivalry, and there can be only one that's like, oh, I'm gonna use 3 floodgates and just, and then, you know, back, and then on top of that, activate Mystic Mine when it was legal. I know that as you guys seeing this video, Mystic Mine won't be legal for much longer, but you get my point. So yeah. Nobody likes a back row bitch. Just saying. Play some monsters. But yeah. So it's like I said, it's not illegal for you to do these things. It's just annoying, and players are gonna look at you and go, "This guy has no intention of playing Yu-Gi-Oh. He just has an intention of trolling me until I get frustrated and quit." Got it. You know what I mean? Like that's the example. And then we have the last thing on the list, and I got a lot of really great suggestions because before I made this video, I asked everybody, hey, if you could, you know, what's something that's legal to do in Yu-Gi-Oh that you find annoying? So before we get to the last one, if you guys have made it this far, I want you to answer that question. If it's not made it on the list, I want you in the comments, go comment below and tell me what is something that is legal to do in Yu-Gi-Oh, but the Yu-Gi-Oh community at large is gonna, like, you know, gonna want to hit you upside the head with a brick. Figuratively speaking, of course. I would hope that nobody would actually commit actual violence over a children's card game. Anyway, the last one I have is playing a Tier 0 deck in a Tier 0 format. So, I mean Necros format, I mean the Tier Elements format that we're kind of currently in. We'll see if any of the ban list made any kind of changes to that. We will see. Wouldn't hold my breath, but we'll see. If you play that deck, everybody in the room, except for the other guys who are playing your deck, are all gonna eye roll and go, oh, this guy. Especially if you're playing at locals. They're gonna be like, ah, got you. Moneybags, see, you decided to come play the game today. Or what, you know, like, because I remember Necros was like $1,000, and it was ridiculously priced, but you guys get where I'm coming at with that. So, like I said, if there's any that I missed, I want you to comment them below. Tell me some more Yu-Gi-Oh taboos. Right now, this one's just for, like, in-game things, not, like, outside stuff, like the guy who doesn't shower or whatever. Like, that could be, that's a whole separate list in my mind, but hey, you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, leave me one of these, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace!